security even came with me to the airport. They followed behind the taxi. They helped me check in. They helped me get the bike wrapped. They only left me literally at the point of immigration, which I'm happily through.
Efendim abi.
Dorm room all to myself so far. Introduction to Bosnia wasn't ideal with the Sarajevo taxi mafia. I was going to sleep in the airport, but turns out it closed overnight. So first order of business is build the bike and then explore Sarajevo. How you doing in there, Gibbo? All right. Front rack had to stay on because this screw has been Loctited and wouldn't move. Okay, fingers crossed. This isn't good. That's supposed to be between the front forks. So either that's come loose while I've been pulling it out, or it's been squashed in transit. Squeezed it back into place, so maybe the forks weren't crushed. Oh, here's hoping. Woohoo. On the balcony here, I think these are bullet holes in this building that have been painted over with stars, which is a cute way to handle it. The synagogue, like most mosques and churches in Sarajevo, had an entrance fee, so I skipped it. This bridge is the point where Archduke Franz Ferdinand was assassinated, kicking off a domino effect that we're still experiencing in the world now, 100 plus years later. Burek. It's one of my favourite things to eat in the Balkans.
ودينا عن القصاص كل شيء وعن السيايير ما ادري شو ما قصاص. هاي عارفة ما اقدر اسوي له شيء.
It's shocking how much anti-Semitism I've noticed in just a couple of days in Sarajevo, from spray-painted swastikas to handmade earrings from old Third Reich coins. I cannot imagine who wants to hang them from their ears. And I was chatting to the owner of this shop until he said something completely extraordinary about Hitler. So I made my excuses and left. The Srebrenica massacre was only 30 years ago, so a lot of Bosnians draw parallels with what we're seeing in Gaza right now. This was maybe yesterday. I wonder how long that will remain. This cemetery is entirely people killed in the war in the 90s. This is the grave of the first president of the country, I think. I was confused by this memorial because the name seemed Muslim, but there was what appeared to be a Star of David at the bottom, but I've since learned that that is a common geometric motif in Islamic art. If I remember correctly, the top level are candles for people who are alive, and the bottom is for people that have passed away. I miss a lot of things about Libya, but I do enjoy being allowed out on my own.